What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, it's just a regular day of work. I'm just filming because, I'm bored. And, doing this will make me less bored, I guess. So, today's plans is just doing my 2 for 8 shift. Tonight, she usually doesn't come to work, but she's a 22-year-old, I believe. And she's alright to work with. I tolerate her, but, it's a whole thing. And then the manager tonight is the same manager as yesterday. And the new kid is hopefully staying till 4. Just so you know, I don't know if I'll be able to upload this video because the power is out as of right now. It won't come on till 3 apparently, but sometimes when they say that, it's not really accurate. But yeah, that's the plans for today. Next time you'll see me, I'll most likely be on the way to the vehicle or inside the vehicle to talk about what I want to talk about. See you guys then. Alright guys, so we're heading out. We're in the vehicle right now. We gotta get the mail first, and then we'll head off to work. So I'll see you guys in the post office. See you guys then. Alright guys, so we're in the post office right now. Sorry, I had to do a couple of takes. I just don't like stuttering or anything like that. Like, I'm fine to stutter, but not at like the beginning of my recording, But yeah, so right now we're just getting the mail. I don't think it should be anything too bad. Might not have anything even in here since, the power has been out. The power is back on, but it's been out for a good, 3 hours. Seems like all it is today is a package. But, yeah, I'm going to head back in the vehicle, and I'll talk about what I want to talk about. See you guys then. Alright, guys, so I just got the mail. All it was a little package thing. So, yeah. So, like I said, my shift today is a 2 for 8. The coworker I'm staying with till late, she's a 21-year-old. I tolerate her. And then there's a person who's working at 9 to 4. It's the new kid. So I'm working with him for a couple hours. But should be alright. Usually on Wednesdays, there's usually nothing to really do because, like, Monday's usually stocking day and Tuesday's the day where we normally get, like, the leftover stuff done. So Wednesdays are honestly really not anything to do. It's usually Wednesdays and Sundays where there's usually nothing to do because usually, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, those are usually, the days where we stock, make sure, everything's around. Of course, we keep up, like, we make sure, like, the ice is filled up. We make sure that, there's, like, a little water section we're supposed to fill up. There's produce. We need to make sure that's filled up, of course, we need need to make sure of that. But, other than that, there really isn't anything to do. So, most likely, until 4, me or the other person who's staying till late will just face shelves. Should be pretty easy. I'm kind of hoping to cashier it tonight, but, it all depends. The manager is the same one we had yesterday. It's a 21-year-old. He's a pretty chill guy. As long, as we do what he says, should be fine. I will most definitely get a break-in because, there's, nothing to do, so I'll most likely get a break-in probably when the guy who leaves at 4 leaves. That's probably when I'll take my probably most likely my 15, because 15 gets you paid, 30s don't. But as long as I'm not told to take a 30-minute break, then, you know, I'll be fine. But most likely I'll just do 15 today, and, you know, should be all good. But, yeah, don't really have anything to say right now. Next time you see me will either be on my break or at the end of my shift. So, yeah, see you guys then. Alright guys, I just got on break, and it's a chaotic day, I'll tell you. So, I got in, right, did my shift, and the coworker I was supposed to staying with till 8, actually wasn't able to show up at 4, and that's when she was going to show up, but she wasn't able to. She was able to do 5:30, but that's only like 2.5 hours, so they just had someone cover her shift. So the coworker I worked with the past 2 days, that's the person I'm working with today. Yeah. Today I've been putting up tags. I already got a handful of them done. Well, a section of the French fries done, but, you know, other than that, you know, I did what I did, and, yeah. I can't really think of anything to say. Been alright for the most part. I just cashiered for the first 2 hours and then done the work that needed to be done when my coworker got here. You know, it's a full thing. Yeah. Don't really have anything else to say. Next time you'll see me, I'll either be back in the vehicle, or the next time you'll see me will definitely be the end of my shift. So I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, just got ended with my shift. It was kind of hectic, if I'm being honest. I'll talk about my shift after I get my food. We were going to Hardee's, but for whatever reason it's closed. So we're going to Casey's down in Goldfield instead. And then once we do, I'll talk about what I want to talk about. See you guys then. Alright guys, just got my food. Regular slice of pizza and ranch. Sorry I didn't film in there. It was just, you know, there wasn't really a lot of time. I just grabbed my stuff and went. So... Ooh, messy boy. Alright, so... Today at work... Jesus. You know, your slice of the pizzas went up. A slice of this used to cost $3.52, but now it's $3.62. I might just go to Hardee's whenever I can, because their French fries are just $3.04. But they're closed today for some reason, so is what it is. So today at work was alright. But like I said, the coworker who I was supposed to work with today didn't show up. So someone ended up coming in for her. And the person who I was supposed to work with today is just going to end up getting taken off the schedule permanently, because she never shows up for her shifts, and she's just not a good coworker to work with. And I mean, I tolerate her. She's an alright coworker to work with, but she just doesn't show up to her shifts, and she doesn't really give any notice. So, you know, it's one of those things where, well, you know, the manager's got to do what they got to do. And so what ended up happening, she has a shift Saturday,
It's a 12 through 5. But, might want to listen to this. But, however, because of her repetitiveness of not showing up to her shifts, what might happen is, since I'm already working 2 for 8 anyway, my shift might just get switched to a 12 through 8, because there's always that chance of her not showing up to that shift. So I might end up just working a 12 for 8 instead of my regular 2 for 8, just so I can cover her shift, you know, just in case. You know what I mean? So now that's going to happen. So, and what's going to end up happening is she might just get taken off the schedule, because she's just not a reliable co-worker to count on. The good news is we are getting a couple new people, hopefully. One of them, I forgot her name. She's an age like mine. She put in an application, and then another one today. She was in her 30s. She also put in an application. And then I got one of my friends filling in an application. So hopefully she'll turn it in soon. That might not help with the employee shortage we're in, but that'll hopefully help out get the employee shortage figured out. So, yeah. So that's what I really got to honestly say. Yeah. Now, tomorrow's vlog is going to be a special one. What we're planning to do is we're going to get a brand new vehicle. Right now I have a pickup, and we're planning to get a 99 Blazer, right? We're planning to get that vehicle. We're hoping to trade it off. So that's going to happen. And then, so I don't have a chef, so we're just going to do that. It'll probably be a shorter vlog, but, you know, hopefully we're going to meet this guy someplace, and, you know, just, you know, see what we got to do. But, yeah. That's all I got to say. Hope y'all enjoyed this vlog, and, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. See ya.